Have you ever felt an inexplicable pull deep inside, as if something greater is calling you? Picture standing at the edge of a vast, mysterious landscape where light and darkness dance together, forming patterns that hint at secrets waiting to be revealed. This is the stirring of a hidden power, a call that whispers you might be one of the chosen, destined for a path beyond ordinary existence. In this very moment, the gentle murmur of your inner self challenges you to look beyond the surface, to recognize the unseen forces that guide your life. As you listen, you may notice that sometimes the things you cannot explain are exactly what push you toward growth. Let your curiosity awaken and embrace the idea that within you exists both a bright spark and a shadowed depth, merging into a unique energy that shapes your journey. Beyond our everyday awareness, there lies a part of us often left unacknowledged, a hidden self that holds both our strengths and our fears. This mysterious side is like the dark sky dotted with stars, present yet unnoticed until we pause to truly observe. It is the realm where our forgotten dreams, suppressed doubts, and untapped potential reside. Imagine the hidden self as a vast forest, where each tree represents a part of your identity, some vibrant and well-lit, others shrouded in twilight. Though we may ignore the darker corners of our inner landscape, these areas influence our interactions and the way we see the world. When you sense an odd reaction in someone's words or actions, it might be that unrecognized aspect of your own spirit mirrored back at you. This subtle interplay of light and dark, known by some as the shadow, is essential in guiding your growth. It is through facing these concealed parts that you learn to harness the full spectrum of your energy, turning every challenge into an opportunity for transformation. Consider the first sign that many on this path encounter: mystical irony. Have you ever noticed that a smile sometimes hides a storm beneath its surface? In everyday conversations, what appears as light-hearted teasing or playful banter can often carry an undercurrent of unspoken tension. When someone uses irony, it might seem like they are simply joking, yet their words carry a hidden edge that belies a deeper conflict. Imagine a scenario where a friend comments on a sensitive topic with a sarcastic remark, dismissing your feelings with a casual, "I was just kidding." But that quick apology or laugh doesn't erase the moment. Instead, it plants a seed of doubt. These moments are not random. They are carefully crafted signals that hint at an inner imbalance. Such irony may mask unresolved issues or insecurities that the speaker struggles to face. As you listen to these seemingly harmless exchanges, let your intuition ask, is there more beneath that witty remark? This subtle play of words is a call to look deeper, to understand that even humor can be a veil for hidden pain. In every ironic comment lies a story of inner conflict, a whisper of shadowed truths that beckon you to see beyond the obvious. Now, consider another sign along your spiritual journey: subtle sabotage in your path. What if every minor setback or unexpected hurdle was not just a coincidence, but a sign of an unseen resistance working against your progress? At times, you might notice that the advice you receive seems off, or that crucial information is conveniently overlooked. Perhaps a well-meaning peer consistently offers guidance that ends up complicating rather than clarifying your path. These tiny disruptions, when they add up, might indicate that someone, perhaps even someone who shares your calling, harbors a hidden energy that blocks your growth. Imagine setting out on a journey, only to find that familiar roads suddenly become filled with obstacles, doors that refuse to open, bridges that seem unstable, or a trusted companion who repeatedly fails to support you when you need it most. What if each of these setbacks is a message, a subtle reminder that not every energy around you is aligned with your purpose? This quiet interference, hidden beneath layers of normalcy, invites you to trust your inner voice. Ask yourself, could these challenges be more than mere accidents? Perhaps they are signals that someone's unspoken negativity is interfering with your destiny. Recognizing these acts of sabotage is the first step in reclaiming your path and asserting your right to evolve. In the delicate balance of hidden energies, every setback can become a stepping stone, urging you to rise above the discord and embrace the full power of your spiritual calling. The energy from your inner awakening continues to ripple through your life, carrying you forward on a path that is as challenging as it is transformative. As you move deeper into your journey, you begin to notice subtle forces that seem to test your resolve and push you to question every step you take. The echoes of earlier revelations still resonate within you, creating a sense of urgency to understand the hidden dynamics at play. There is no pause in this flow, only a continuous stream of lessons that demand your attention and courage, gently urging you to explore the trials that mark the evolution of your spirit. Have you ever felt that every achievement you celebrate comes with an unspoken price, a silent reminder that success sometimes kindles a quiet, competitive fire in those around you? In this phase of your journey, you may encounter the burden of unspoken competition. Picture a moment when you share a victory, a small win, a breakthrough, or even an encouraging step forward, and instead of receiving genuine congratulations, you notice a subtle shift in the air. There might be a fleeting glance, a barely concealed smirk, or an offhand comment that quickly shifts the spotlight away from your accomplishment. It is as if the joy in your success has stirred a hidden rivalry, a silent challenge that asks, "Why can't I be the one celebrated?" This unspoken competition is not always overt. It hides behind casual comparisons or comments that seem to downplay your hard-won progress. You might hear someone mention their own similar experience in a way that overshadows your achievement, leaving you wondering if your moment was truly celebrated or merely a trigger for someone else's insecurity. Such behavior is a reflection of an inner struggle, the inability to see another's light without feeling diminished. It is a reminder that even among those who share your spiritual path, the energy of comparison can create ripples of tension that distract you from your true calling. In these moments, ask yourself, is this challenge a gentle push for growth? Or is it a sign that someone's own unresolved doubts are clouding the space around you? Let each instance of this silent rivalry serve as both a lesson in resilience and an invitation to rise above, affirming that your journey is uniquely yours and deserves to be celebrated in its own right. As you navigate through these trials, you may also find that support sometimes wears the guise of something it is not. Consider the mirage of superficial support, a presence that appears kind and encouraging at first, yet reveals its hollowness when you need it most. Imagine reaching out during a moment of vulnerability, only to be met with a response that seems caring on the surface, but lacks any real warmth or commitment. A friendly word might be accompanied by a distracted nod, and a promise of help may dissolve into excuses. This kind of support is like a fragile reflection on water. It shimmers briefly under the light, but vanishes when you try to grasp it. This superficial support often leaves you feeling more isolated than ever, as if the connection you crave is just an illusion. It is not the genuine presence of a soul walking with you on your journey, but rather a distant echo that fades when confronted with the reality of your challenges. In these instances, the lack of true support might leave you wondering if the energy around you is aligned with your higher purpose. Does the absence of heartfelt celebration and sincere care indicate that someone close to you is, perhaps unconsciously, blocking your progress? These moments are subtle, yet powerful reminders that not every gesture is born from pure intention. The mirage of support, can cloud your path, urging you to seek connections that resonate deeply with your inner truth. As you confront these experiences, allow your intuition to sift through the superficial and discern those relationships that truly nurture your spirit. Even as you process these trials, the journey does not pause for reflection. It simply deepens. Each encounter, whether it stirs competition or reveals a lack of genuine support, is intertwined with the other, creating an intricate tapestry of energy that defines your spiritual evolution. The more you immerse yourself in this flow, the more you begin to understand that these challenges are not random obstacles, but carefully placed markers along your path. They beckon you to ask probing questions about the nature of success and the true meaning of support. Could it be that every setback is a signal, urging you to trust your inner voice and to seek out the connections that align with your authentic self? In the quiet spaces between these encounters, you find yourself reflecting on the nature of your relationships and the energy that permeates them. The interplay of competition and superficiality calls on you to develop a deeper awareness of the forces at work, challenging you to discern what is genuine from what is merely a shadow. With every step, your spirit grows more attuned to these subtle cues, learning to navigate a landscape where every word and gesture holds the potential to guide or mislead. Let these moments of trial serve as both a mirror and a compass, reflecting the challenges that lie within and pointing you toward the clarity of your own true light. And as you continue to move forward, the questions linger in the air, inviting you to explore further, to peel back the layers of deception, and to emerge with a stronger, more resilient understanding of your own spiritual path. The journey continues without pause, as if every moment seamlessly flows into the next. You find yourself moving deeper into a realm where the energies around you become even more intricate, subtly shaping your path. The lessons of earlier trials still echo softly, urging you to keep your senses sharp. There is no break in this continuous unfolding, just a quiet intensity that calls you to explore the hidden dynamics at work in every encounter. Imagine a moment when guidance feels less like a supportive hand and more like a gentle grip that restricts your movement. This is the essence of control disguised as caring. At first glance, advice may seem like a loving attempt to steer you in the right direction. However, if you pause and reflect, you might notice that each piece of guidance leaves you feeling more confined than empowered. Picture a well-intentioned friend who consistently tells you what you should do, offering suggestions that slowly erode your confidence. With every word, you might begin to sense that the advice isn't meant to help you grow, but rather to keep you within certain boundaries. Have you ever felt that the more you try to assert your independence, the tighter someone's hold becomes? This is the subtle art of control, a disguise that uses caring words and genuine concern to mask an underlying desire to limit your choices. When guidance makes you feel more uncertain, or when a caring remark leaves you with lingering self-doubt, it might be a sign that the energy around you is not entirely supportive. Like a vine that wraps around a tree, this controlling energy can slowly strangle your natural growth. The intention behind such guidance may be hidden, yet its effect is unmistakable. It restricts your ability to flourish in your own unique way. Let your intuition ask, is this advice meant to guide or to confine? In this space, every suggestion becomes a signal, urging you to reclaim your power and trust the voice within. As you continue on your path, another layer of hidden dynamics begins to reveal itself, the echoes of rumor and negative vibration. Picture a quiet ripple in a still pond, spreading far beyond its initial touch. In your spiritual journey, negative energies can circulate just like those ripples, affecting not only your sense of self, but also the atmosphere around you. You might notice that conversations in your circle sometimes carry whispers or offhand remarks that seem harmless at first. Yet, when repeated over time, these murmurs can create an undercurrent of doubt and unease. They are the silent carriers of unspoken judgments, traveling from one heart to another like a secret message that slowly alters perceptions. Imagine overhearing a snippet of conversation that casts a shadow on your achievements or questions your intentions. Even if these comments are not directed at you openly, their presence can be felt in the changing moods and subtle shifts in how people interact with you. It might be a remark here, a dismissive tone there, or an almost imperceptible change in someone's expression, each a tiny vibration that contributes to a growing atmosphere of negativity. These echoes of rumor are like seeds of doubt, planted quietly and allowed to take root in unsuspecting hearts. They work in the background, influencing opinions and creating barriers that can isolate you from the genuine support you seek. In moments like these, listen closely to the energy around you. Ask yourself, are these small whispers building into something that hinders my progress? Recognize that even the faintest negative vibration can have a lasting impact, urging you to protect your light and maintain your inner harmony. In the midst of these powerful energies, control masked as guidance and the subtle spread of negative rumors, there is a sense of building suspense. Every interaction, every word exchanged seems to weave together into a larger tapestry of hidden messages and unspoken intentions. The air grows thick with the potential for transformation, as if the very atmosphere is charged with the possibility of change. With each step forward, you are invited to dig deeper, to question not only the actions of those around you, but also the energy that they bring into your life. This is a moment to pause and reflect on the subtle cues that surround you. The controlling advice that leaves you feeling confined and the lingering echoes of gossip that disturb your inner peace are both signals that invite you to reassess. The energies at play, they challenge you to separate what is meant to hold you back from what truly nurtures your growth. In this space of quiet tension, every small sign becomes a stepping stone toward a greater understanding of your spiritual journey. It is here, amid the hidden dynamics of energies, that you begin to recognize the importance of tuning in to your own voice, a voice that speaks the truth of who you are and what you are meant to become. As you stand at this crossroads, the energy around you is both a guide and a challenge. It whispers of hidden forces at work and calls on you to be both alert and courageous. The path ahead remains open, its secrets waiting to be uncovered. With each breath, you become more attuned to these subtle signs, ready to face the next phase of your journey. And so in the quiet interplay of control and rumor, you gather the strength to continue onward, knowing that every challenge is an invitation to reclaim your own unique power and let your true light shine. Without pause, the journey carries you further into a realm where the energy of the unseen guides every step. In this final stretch, the air feels charged with possibility and the promise of deeper awakening. You find yourself in a space where every breath is a reminder that the path of the chosen is filled with subtle signs and hidden truths. The questions that have followed you so far now lead you to a profound realization. Your journey is not a straight line, but an ever-evolving dance of light and shadow, where every encounter, every gesture holds a message meant only for you. As you continue, you start to sense the absence of genuine joy in moments that should be filled with celebration. Imagine achieving a hard-won victory, a breakthrough, a personal milestone, and instead of warm congratulations, you meet a cool, measured response. Perhaps a close companion offers a faint smile or a quick nod, as if your joy were an interruption rather than a celebration. In these moments, the energy around you seems to withhold true happiness, leaving a hollow echo where there should be shared delight. This lack of authentic joy is a powerful sign, hinting at unspoken envy or internal conflicts within those who walk beside you. Have you ever wondered why some people seem incapable of sharing in your happiness? Their reactions, though subtle, speak of a disconnect, a shadow that prevents them from fully embracing your light. It is as if every cheer is dampened by a quiet force that reminds you that not everyone is ready to see you shine. This absence of true joy forces you to look inward, urging you to question whether those who surround you are truly aligned with your spiritual path or if hidden resentments are at play. Alongside this muted celebration, there is another language, spoken not by words but by the body, a language of energy that reveals what the conscious mind tries to hide. Picture a brief glance that falters, a smile that doesn't reach the eyes, or a momentary shift in posture that betrays a well-rehearsed mask of approval. These unspoken gestures are like the flickering of a candle in the dark. They are small, but powerful signals that the true emotion lies just beneath the surface. When someone offers a compliment with a slight hesitation, or when their eyes wander away at the peak of your story, it is as though their body is confessing a truth their lips cannot voice. Every twitch, every micro-expression becomes a piece of a larger puzzle that invites you to trust your intuition. Ask yourself, what is being said in the silence between words? In this space, the language of energy speaks louder than any verbal exchange, revealing the hidden dynamics of feelings that remain unspoken. This silent communication is a constant reminder that while words can be carefully chosen and rehearsed, the body never lies about what it truly feels. As you absorb these subtle cues, the atmosphere around you grows even more layered and intricate. The signs, the absence of genuine joy, and the unspoken language of energy come together to form a vivid picture of the dynamics that surround your journey. They are not meant to break you down, but rather to challenge you to see the world with clearer eyes and a more open heart. Every instance of cold indifference or fleeting glance is a call to remain vigilant, to trust that your inner guidance is strong enough to decipher the hidden messages of those around you. This realization is both empowering and humbling. You begin to understand that your path, with all its trials and triumphs, is a continuous flow of lessons that urge you to refine your perception and strengthen your spirit. In the midst of this complex dance of energies, the journey does not end with a neat conclusion. Instead, it unfolds like an endless stream of revelations, where every moment carries the weight of both struggle and awakening. As you walk this path, allow yourself to remain open and curious, knowing that the challenges you face are not meant to deter you, but to refine you. The energy around you, whether it comes in the form of a hesitant smile, a fleeting gesture, or the quiet absence of shared joy, is all part of a larger conversation between your inner self and the world. It calls on you to look deeper, to embrace the mystery, and to see that every interaction is a stepping stone towards a more profound understanding of who you are. Now imagine that with every step you take, the layers of hidden meanings begin to peel away. The seemingly random moments of tension and release merge into a continuous narrative, one that does not require a final word or a clear goodbye. Your journey is ongoing, like a river that flows endlessly toward the horizon, carrying with it both the light of discovery and the shadows of hidden truths. In this endless flow, you are reminded that the path of the chosen is one of perpetual growth, a journey where every sign, every gesture is both a lesson and an invitation. It challenges you to remain true to your inner light, to seek out the connections that nurture your spirit, and to trust that even the smallest whisper of energy holds the potential to transform your life. So, as you stand on the threshold of what seems like a final revelation, remember that the journey is never truly complete. The energy that flows around you is both a guide and a mystery, inviting you to continue exploring, questioning, and evolving. With every breath, you step further into a world where the unseen realities of energy and emotion intertwine, offering you endless possibilities for growth and awakening. Embrace this open-ended adventure and let your spirit soar in the light of every hidden truth that emerges along your path.